Bruh.
What is normal in your country but seems weird to the rest of the world? We have matrimonial ads in newspapers and sites to find grooms and brides, which I think don't happen in Western countries, and they find it strange. The ads are mostly published by parents. It's like Tinder supervised by parents. India. *Tindia. Drinking beer before 12 o'clock and seeing it as part of the culture. UK too. No judgment. I was speaking with a Yank and they said that the UK is like an airport. It's somehow socially acceptable to drink at any time of the day. Never thought about it that way, but he's right. I find it weirder to discriminate drinking based on the time of day. For me, it's all about what I have to do afterwards. Leaving your baby alone outside for their nap, even if it rains or snows. Sparta. Norway, but it's common in all of Scandinavia. That's how we create Vikings. Some Dane did it in Chicago and had the cops called on her. Perfect culture clash. Being left off of maps. Kiwi. Tasmanians also got the shit end of that stick, at times. As a mainlander, I apologize for all of the shit you get. Your state is beautiful. Being middle class with a property having a 6-wall electric fencing linked to an alarm, automated gate, and garage doors. With security clamps over the gate motor to prevent theft of the motor. Security gates over every door. Burglar bars. And a house alarm system with infrared sensors linked to armed response with a reaction time of under 3 to 4 minutes. South Africa? Yep. Everyone rags on the US for using imperial. But can we talk for a second about how weird we are here in the UK for using both inconsistently? You buy a pint of milk or beer, but a liter of Coke and 25 ml of whiskey. People know how many miles to the gallon their cars get, but you buy fuel at pence per liter. You watch the weather forecast and the temperature is in Celsius but the wind speed is in miles per hour. Most people can tell you their weight in kilograms. And their height in feet. And if they can't give you kilograms, they can probably give you stone instead. Which is even older than pounds. Which nobody uses as a unit of measurement, probably because of the confusion between lbs and pound. It's a glorious mess. Canada has the same problem, distance is measured in metric but height and weight is in imperial. There are lots of other cases. Distance is measured in time. Yep. How far away is Toronto from your house? About 2 hours. In my friend's country, Easter is when gangs of boys roam the countryside, pouring water over girls and beating them. Gently. With sticks. The girls then have to thank them for it. I thought that was pretty weird. Edit. She's from Slovakia. Girls on cold, spring morning in wet t-shirts? Yes, this still happens, for obvious reasons. The beating, not so much, at least not outside staged anthropology museum shows. Anyway. I hated when my grandpa would sprinkle us on the Easter Monday with some cologne. That smelled horrible, in the spirit of the tradition. Hated it so much. Now, him being gone for years, I look fondly on the memory. The beating still happens. I'm from Czech Republic, which is pretty much the same as Slovakia culture-wise, and the beating. It's more like lightly brushing them, still happens. Especially in a rural area like where I live. Strangers sitting totally naked skin to skin in a steamy room heated to plus 100°C. And us having competitions on who can last the longest. I miss Finland. Red Heart. I went to Finland once after the World Scout Jamboree in 2011. Lovely country. Went to an indoor skiing center under a hotel. Which was basically just a loop you could do, but it was weird. You walked into a hotel, went down in the lift and you were suddenly in a room surrounded by snow. Also went to a public swimming pool. It was odd seeing everyone not give a shit walking around naked. Saunas are great though. Bagged milk. I know it's normal in some places but not here in the UK. Interestingly, businesses must have caught up with it as every single Costa I've been to has milk in bags. We tried it in my elementary school in the US for a while. It was a common trick to say your chocolate milk busted because you're put the straw too far and get another one. It didn't last long. In university we thumped the tables to applaud our professors, instead of actually applauding or doing nothing. During my exchange semester everyone not from Germany was looking at me confused why I did this. In my country we don't applaud our professors, at least not in the one I go to. It has only happened once, when the lecture was especially interesting and professionally done. In my experience it's done for guest lecturers, or at the end of the last lecture of the term. Definitely not at the end of every regular lecture though. So you made it to the end. Maybe you want to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Have a nice day my friend.